July 25, 1956. The Andrea Doria, a symbol of Italian elegance and maritime prowess, collided with the Swedish liner Stockholm in the dark waters off Nantucket. It was a disaster that shocked the world, a collision that should have been impossible, unfolding like a nightmare under a starry sky. How could such an advanced ship sink? What happened to the 1,660 passengers on board? And how did those who survived endure one of the most terrifying nights at sea? This is their story. The Andrea Doria wasn't just a ship, it was a masterpiece of design and luxury. With 10 decks, grand ballrooms, and fine Italian art adorning its walls, it was a floating palace. But beneath its elegance lay a hidden vulnerability, one that would be fatally exposed. On this fateful night, human error, radar miscommunication, and the relentless sea came together in a perfect storm of tragedy. And in its aftermath, the survivors' stories would reveal courage, desperation, and the fragility of human life. The Andrea Doria's final voyage began as a celebration of Italian elegance and transatlantic travel. Sailing from Genoa to New York, it carried a mix of celebrities, immigrants, and families seeking new opportunities. Passengers dined on gourmet meals, danced in ballrooms, and marveled at the ship's beauty. But beneath the surface, cracks in the ship's design and protocol were waiting to emerge. The Andrea Doria was equipped with advanced radar technology for its time, but its stability in rough waters had been questioned. These flaws, combined with a fateful miscommunication with the Stockholm, would doom the ship. Passengers went to bed that night expecting to wake up in New York Harbor, but for many, it would be their last night at sea. At 11:10 p.m., the unthinkable happened. The Stockholm's bow, reinforced for Arctic travel, tore into the starboard side of the Andrea Doria, puncturing multiple decks and ripping open cabins. Passengers were jolted from their sleep as the ship began to list dangerously. The smell of seawater and fuel filled the air, and confusion spread as crew members struggled to assess the damage. Amid the chaos, stories of heroism and terror unfolded. Parents carried children to lifeboats, strangers helped one another navigate the tilting decks, and some passengers clung to hope as the ship began its slow descent into the Atlantic. For many, the night became a test of endurance, courage, and faith. As lifeboats were lowered and distress signals sent out, the survivors' stories began to unfold. Children were passed between strangers to ensure their safety. Elderly passengers clung to life rafts, whispering prayers into the night. The nearby Isle de France, a French luxury liner, answered the Andrea Doria's distress call, arriving to find a scene of chaos and heartbreak. Survivors described the chilling sounds of the ship groaning as it sank, the frigid water engulfing everything in its path. Yet, amid the despair, acts of kindness and courage stood out, reminders of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of disaster. The rescue operation was one of the most remarkable in maritime history. Thanks to the swift response of nearby ships like the Isle de France and others, over 1,600 passengers and crew were saved. Survivors described being plucked from lifeboats and icy waters, while rescuers worked tirelessly through the night. But for the 46 who perished, the Andrea Doria's sinking became a tragic end to what should have been a journey of hope. As the sun rose on July 26, 1956, the Andrea Doria disappeared beneath the waves, its elegant profile swallowed by the Atlantic. What remained were scattered lifeboats, debris, and haunting memories of a night that would change maritime history forever. In the days that followed, the world demanded answers. How could two modern ships, equipped with radar, collide in calm waters? Investigations revealed a series of errors: misinterpreted radar signals, miscommunication between the Andrea Doria and the Stockholm, and flawed navigation protocols. Each mistake compounded the others, creating a perfect storm of disaster. The Stockholm's reinforced bow, designed for icy waters, had acted like a battering ram, piercing deep into the Andrea Doria's side. The Andrea Doria's tendency to list after damage further doomed its fate. As hearings unfolded, blame was shared, but no clear resolution emerged, leaving lingering questions about responsibility. For the survivors, the night of the Andrea Doria's sinking became an indelible part of their lives. They recounted the terror of waking to the sound of the collision, the frantic rush to lifeboats, and the kindness of strangers in moments of despair. Children grew up haunted by the memories, while some survivors struggled with survivor's guilt. Their stories are a testament to human resilience. From acts of heroism to moments of profound vulnerability, the survivors painted a picture of courage amid chaos. These accounts, preserved in books, interviews, and documentaries, ensure that the Andrea Doria's legacy lives on. Today, the Andrea Doria rests 250 feet beneath the Atlantic, known as the Mount Everest of wreck diving. Divers are drawn to its haunting beauty, its intact interiors, and the artifacts left behind. But the wreck is also a dangerous place, with strong currents, collapsing structures, and limited visibility claiming the lives of even experienced divers. The wreck is a time capsule, preserving the stories of its passengers. From elegant china to personal belongings, each artifact is a reminder of the lives interrupted that fateful night. Yet, as the wreck continues to deteriorate, its secrets are slowly being reclaimed by the sea. The Andrea Doria became a proving ground for advancements in wreck exploration. From the 1960s onward, divers were drawn to its allure, sparking innovation in deep-sea diving equipment and techniques. The wreck also became a testing site for remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and advanced sonar mapping, enabling researchers to explore areas too dangerous for humans. Today, cutting-edge technology like 3D scanning and artificial intelligence is used to reconstruct the wreck virtually. These tools provide insights into the ship's design, the damage it sustained, and the lives of those on board. The Andrea Doria continues to inspire exploration, blending history with innovation. The Andrea Doria's sinking wasn't just a tragedy, it was a wake-up call. In the aftermath, maritime safety underwent significant reforms. Radar systems were improved, navigation protocols revised, and mandatory lifeboat drills became standard. The collision exposed the dangers of over-reliance on technology without proper training. The disaster also highlighted the human side of maritime safety. Survivor accounts underscored the need for clear communication and efficient evacuation procedures. The Andrea Doria's legacy is a testament to the importance of learning from the past to prevent future tragedies. Decades later, the Andrea Doria story is still surrounded by unanswered questions and controversies. Could the collision have been avoided? Were the ship's stability issues underestimated? And why did the Stockholm's crew misinterpret the radar signals? Historians and maritime experts continue to debate these points, piecing together conflicting testimonies and evidence. The wreck itself holds secrets yet to be discovered. As it deteriorates under the ocean's relentless grip, the urgency to document its story grows. For many, the Andrea Doria remains not just a shipwreck, but a puzzle that challenges our understanding of human error and the sea's unpredictability. The Andrea Doria story endures as one of maritime history's most compelling tragedies. It's a tale of luxury and loss, resilience and error, heroism and heartbreak. Its legacy is preserved through survivor accounts, historical records, and the divers who brave its depths to uncover its secrets. Above all, the Andrea Doria reminds us of the delicate balance between human ambition and nature's power. As we remember those lost and honor the lessons learned, we are reminded that every shipwreck holds a deeper story, a story of humanity's unending quest to conquer the sea and the profound cost when we fail.
Thanks for watching, and subscribe my channel.